Hello, I'm James, WA7JNJ, and I'm at the Elk Mountain Trailhead here in Olympic National Park. Drove out on Obstruction Point Road, I guess called the scariest road, or different things like that, but not too bad. But just a gorgeous spot out here. I'm at about 6,000 feet right now, and there's a small parking area. It gets pretty full even midweek, but parked pretty close here to the trailhead. There's an Elk Mountain loop trail that you can go on, and last time I was here to get to the Summit on the Air summit, which is a little bit further west of the main summit that people hike to, is about 750 feet of gain and 3 miles round trip. So I'll check that again today, but it should be a pretty easy 8-pointer, but a gorgeous stay. And there are multiple summits along Obstruction Point Road. I'll be doing Eagle Point next, which is an amazing spot, short 6-point hike, and I'll do a separate video on that. And then Hurricane Ridge, it's a little bit of a bushwhack. Probably won't be doing that one today, but I'll probably do Blue Mountain on the way home. So a few other great videos. I'll put links in the description for information about those summits. But excited to get out here and share this Elk Mountain Summit with you today. So let's get on the trail and get to the Summit on the Air summit.
Thank you so much. 7-3.
Whiskey Alpha 7, Juliet, November, Juliet.
Was that Whiskey Alpha 7, Juliet, November, Juliet?
QSL, I've got you 5-9 at the trailhead for Elk Mountain.
Wait, so WA7J&J, are you on your way up here right now?
I wasn't sure if that was you. I saw your summit reference. Is that elk?
That is 035 Elk Mountain, North Olympics.
QSL, I could probably look up and see. I'm just at the trailhead about to head up.
All right, we'll be passing you on the way down. It'll be nice to meet you in person.
That's awesome. Thanks thanks as well. 7-3.
7-3.
Great to be on summit. Great trail, a little steep in a few sections. A lot of your elevation gains in a relatively short stint, but overall a great trail. Always good to have good sun protection, all exposed and everything. I did try and approach the summit a little bit more from the southwest this time, but I think the track that I put up, just approaching it almost straight up from the south from the trail, might make a little bit more sense. So on summit, set up, there's flies and bees having a battle up there on summit or something. So set up just below it. I set up the Wolf River Coil today. I haven't used that for quite a while. Threw a radial over the cliff behind me and a couple over the kind of the cliffs in front of me, and didn't bring the right coax, so I've got a 5-foot piece of coax hooked to the antenna to the KX2, so hoping it'll work great. I also should be able to make great contacts on 2-meter, so I'll look to do that here real quick and enjoy the day here and making a few contacts. This is the frequency in use. This is Whiskey Alpha 7, Juliet, November, Juliet. K7 GYB, you're 5'9" from Elk Mountain, Whiskey 7 Whiskey, November Oscar 035.
035, did you say?
QSL 035.
Okay, full copy. You're 5'9" here into North Camino. It's sounding really good. WA7JJ, KG7EJT.
Thanks, Dave and Tim. KG7EJT, you're 5'9" from Elk.
Are you on the Elk Mountain I was on last week, James, over in the Olympics?
I am. It's stunningly gorgeous.
Beautiful area. Is that your first time up there, James?
It's my second time, and I had to get back. I'm going to head over to Eagle Point next. Have you done that one?
Yeah, I did it right after I did Elk. I did Elk and then Eagle and then Hurricane Ridge High Point, which I took at the shortcut. I just went straight up the steep slope. Well, I'll let you go, James. Great to hear you. And 73, Whiskey Alpha 7 Juliet, November Juliet, from KG7EJT, bicycle, mobile crossband in Everett.
That's awesome. Thanks, Tim. This is W7J&J up on Elk Mountain in the Northern Olympics.
Summit to summit, summit to summit.
Summit to summit.
Hey, WA7J&J, AI7OV on Eagle Point.
Awesome on Eagle Point for the summit to summit. I can't wait to get there next. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and it was great to meet you on trail.
You as well. Thank you for everything you do for the tracks and everything. It's a beautiful spot. Love it. So 7-3, have fun.
W7J&J from N7XS. Kilo Golf 7 Victor India Zulu, Scott Everett.
Station calling from Eagle Point. This is Victor Echo 7 Whiskey Charlie Papa.
This is Whiskey Alpha 7 Juliet November Juliet. I copy Victor Echo 7 Whiskey Charlie Papa. I'm on Elk Mountain.
Oh, Elk Mountain. Pardon me. Wrong critter. Yeah, we're actually marine mobile ourselves near Cetus Island in the British Columbia Gulf Islands.
That is awesome. Marine mobile. I think I'm around 6,500 feet. I'll have to look at the elevation. It looks like a cloud cover still over most of the Puget Sound.
Well, I'm at about 0 feet right here on the ocean, so that's spectacular that I can reach you from that distance. You're doing a really good job. Okay, I'll leave it to you. Victor Echo 7 Whiskey Charlie Papa.
7-3 WA7J&J calling CQ Summits on the air.
Kilo Foxtrot 7 Juliet Quebec Victor. Whiskey 7 Bravo Charlie Mike.
Kilo Juliet 7 Tango Zulu.
W7G&G. Kilo Delta 7 Echo Juliet Romeo. Listening.
Summit to summit.
Summit to summit, K7JRO.
K7JRO from WA7J&J. I'm on Elk Mountain, November Oscar 035.
WA7JNJ on November Oscar 035. I've got you, I didn't look, but it's either 5'7" or 5'9". I'm on Whiskey 7 Whiskey, Sierra November 026. Sierra November 026. QSL?
QSL, great to hear you out there today and get to the summit to summit, John. 7-3.
Yeah, it's great to get a summit to summit with you, and that's a pretty good hop from here over to the peninsula. WA7JNJ from Whiskey 7 Delta Summit to Summit.
Whiskey 7 Delta from WA7J&J.
Yeah, you are about a 4x2. My reference is Whiskey 7 Whiskey from Sierra November 090. Sierra November 090, and I'm in Richmond as well.
QSL on the Sierra November 090. I've got you probably about a 5'5". I got to the very top of the peak. I'm just using the extension. Great to make the summit to summit with you, Daryl. All right, well, tried calling on 40 and 20 meter and no luck there, but amazing day, gorgeous day here on Elk Mountain in the Olympics. Think I'm gonna pack up and head back to the trailhead and then go over to Eagle Point. So do that as a separate video probably, but we'll go check that out and I'll have links and everything in the description. Great to hear everyone out there today again, and thank you for all the contacts on 2 meter. Let's head back to the vehicle and then on to the next summit.